country people, he don't bust again, he don't scatter. No be small thing, no be small gbasgbo so. Matter don't shell everywhere. Yawa don't gas. No be small thing. Popular Daddy Gio of Omenala Eziokwu aka Mathias Ezeaku. He don't still come out to no be small thing, no be small gbasgbos. And I know this man, so when they display for my stream here, when they talk, they pray. This man, a man of God, he na Prophet Odumeje. No be small thing, no be small gbasgbos. So my country people, before I go leave una, make una watch this video. My first greet una good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on where you are watching me from. If you're my returning subscriber, may God bless you. And if na your first time when you take it across this channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Anytime I upload, you'll be notified. Okay, my country people. No be small matter. I did talk, laugh for my mouth. I don't know what I was. Wahala though. No be small thing. As I dey talk to una now, Mathias Ezeaku don recently to this video so where Prophet Odumeje for the perform, go they remove automokpo when they grant. God save us. No be small gbasgbo so may you not come be say I too talk for inside this video. Make una watch, make una listen to Mathias Ezeaku.
Yeah, you are highly welcome to Nigeria in Africa, where Jesus performs science and technologies through Nigeria pastors, reverend and bishops on how to detect where charms are being buried in different communities, but cannot use the same science and technology in them to detect the crude oils that is lavishing today in different communities in Nigeria. I repeat it again, welcome to Africa, where Jesus of Europe, of a white man, uses a black man in Africa in the name of Reverend Father, Pastor and Bishop to detect where charms are being buried in different villages, but cannot use them to as well to detect where crude oil is. In Nigeria, where our goats are, where we have a lot of natural resources that need to be detected through science and technology. It is a very shameful something to Nigeria Christians at large and Nigeria as a nation, especially those who don't want to wake up, that we have more than 20 million reverend fathers, pastors and bishops, both mommy GO and that GOs in Nigeria, that are seeing vision, detecting who is witches and wizards, detecting where charms are being buried in Nigeria, but they will be sleeping in Nigeria, and Nigeria will go to Saudi Arabia, who are not Christian. Nigeria will travel to Japan, who are not Christian. Nigeria will go and employ Chinese, who are not Christian, to come and detect where their resources are, where the oil we are using today are being located in Nigeria. Why we have over 20 million Nigeria pastors and bishops, reverend, are seeing vision, seeing how where charms are being buried in Nigeria on a daily basis. It is time that you, a black man, should wake up. The reason why we are poor today in Nigeria is because of religion leaders, especially Christian leaders. They are the wolves manipulating Nigeria youth not to know the reason why they are suffering today, being in prison everywhere in the world, planning to travel out of their nation, and Nigeria Christian leaders are programming them to believe that running out of their nation is a miracle done by Jesus Christ, a white man from Europe. Now, in Nigeria, this man you are watching here in the name of a pastor in Nigeria, what he's doing here, he claimed that he saw where charms are being buried in someone's compound in Nigeria, and he didn't use any microscope to detect where the charm is. He was led by Jesus. Jesus, because Jesus, the founder of science and technology, of seeing vision, who is a witch or wizard in Africa, but cannot help them to detect where our oil is now in different communities in Nigeria. Now he went there, he started dogging the place, and those things he's bringing out from that place, he claimed that those even bubble, He claims that those things are the reason why the family are not moving forward. That once all those things are being removed, that the family will start prospering more than anybody today in Japan, United States of America, Holland, Canada, and Dublin. And I want to tell you, take me to anywhere, I will prove what I'm saying right now. Take me to anywhere, I will prove what I'm saying right now. This is just arrangement, an arrangee. They are the one that dug that in and put it here under business. They can bury it there and leave and left it for over 4 months. Now after the 4 months, they will employ their reverend or their pastor or their bishop. They already know the particular place where it is. Do you get me? It's a business deal with somebody living in that compound. Now after 4 months, they will start digging it. Now the pastor claimed to tell them that it is what their ancestors buried there. But in those things they brought out, you can see Bobo. There is Bobo there. Bobo came out as of some years ago. Our ancestors don't know what Bobo is all about. Bobo is a fruit, a milk that little children used to drink in Nigeria. It was founded in Nigeria some years ago. But now the pastor claimed that it is those things buried there that caused the family not to be moving forward. And it was buried by our ancestor. And I want to ask Christian leaders and this pastor who are manipulating African villages, turning the brain of the graduate upside down in Africa, not to know where their poverty is coming from. I want to ask you, pastor, the family you are doing deliverance work for, or family deliverance for, in the name of removing chance, how many industries are in the village where that family is? Pastor, I'm asking you, that family you are claiming to deliver now, how many industries are in that village? Do you know, pastor, today that if you travel to Canada, America, Germany, everywhere in the Western world, which every Nigerian man today are praying to travel to, that what in every village is there, they have no less than 10,000 industries in their villages. And I want to tell you, Nigerian graduates who are brainwashed, we can never prosper in Nigeria if we don't start having more than 10 to 15,000 different industries in every of our villages. The only time we will come out of this poverty is when we start fighting to have a good government who will enable us to have up to 15 to 20,000 in every village in Nigeria. When you have such industry in your village, poverty will disappear. And I challenge you, pastor, anybody claim that you can bury something in my business place and I cannot excel, I cannot sell my trucks or my goods again. I will give you 500,000 naira cash for you to come and bury that thing in my shop. Then you give me 1 month. If I didn't make any sale under 1 month, then I will give you extra 1 million, making it 1.5 million. So I am offering any pastor in Nigeria or reverend bishop who can employ anybody that will bury charm in my business places. Then if I did not make sale because of that charm for 1 month, then I will give you 1 million naira to back your action, your work up. Nigerians, why are you being deceived? All of you want to travel to America. All of you want to travel to Canada. All of you want to travel to Europe. What are the secrets of prosperity of the Canadians? What are the secrets of the prosperity of the Americans? What are the secrets of the prosperity of the Europeans? Is it not job creation? Job opportunities, items made for man and animals to use on this planet Earth. Could you imagine when the cars we are driving in Africa today, in Nigeria today, even in your community, could you imagine when those cars can be produced in your village? Only the tie rod of that car can employ 5,000 graduates, youth. Why do you allowing these people to frustrate our newborn babies? Why would our government accommodate these demons to be operating in our villages? I know that the Christian leaders are the chain that governments are using to change the brain of the poor masses. African youth, why still believing in all this trash? Why you have seen that what eradicate poverty today in China is the same thing that remove poverty in Cambodia. The same thing that removed poverty today in Japan is the same thing that removed poverty in London. The same thing that removed poverty in London today is the same thing that removed poverty in Canada, in America, which is job creation, job opportunity. And you don't have all those things in your villages. What you have in your villages are 100 churches. You have up to 100 churches in your village with zero factory. Inside those churches, you are praying for money, prosperity. That is why when you make money in Nigeria, kidnappers will kidnap you. Yes. Because man must be free before all men will be free. Brother, stop believing these people. In fact, from before the end of this month, I will start burying all these things in some of my compounds in Anambra State. I'll start burying it. Then on a very good day, I will come and perform miracle where I saw charm, you know, and then I will dig it out. Wake up and share this video. This is calm from pit of hell, and all this rubbish must stop in Igbo land. You can't do it in Igbo land and go. Pack out in our land. We need job opportunities. We don't need miracle. We want to create miracle because man creates miracle everywhere in the world. Man created the phone we are using. It is miracle. It is job opportunities everywhere. Man created the clothes we are wearing. It is miracle. It employs millions of you today in China, everywhere in the world. Man created the television in our house, our ceiling fans, our cars, aircraft, ships. These are miracles. These are things that eradicate poverty in society. These are things that provide job opportunities. The Africans are looking for charm, praying who bury charm or who no bury charm. What is wrong with a black man? Black man, wake up. My heart is bleeding. Nobody can tie your destiny except the government.